Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, CCG Esports fans. I am WX Fan 21, joined by Santa, who
Yo!
finally, after a massive and grueling December and November, prepping all those gifts for the kids, he's joining us to enjoy some Counter-Strike. Clearly, he knows what the best esports game out there is. Santa, welcome to CCG. How are you?
Thank you so much for that amazing warm welcome, WX fan. And just to clarify, I'm not Santa Claus, by the way. This Santa takes gifts instead of giving you one. So, the form of gifts which we provide you is with the action-packed matches in CS. We'll talk about it, we'll talk about the teams, the players, and we'll proceed with the day with a banger.
Absolutely. We're in for a fantastic matchup. Let's head over to the rosters
Mhm,
for this matchup. I don't know why my camera's out of focus, but whatever. Let's head to the rosters. CCG Esports versus One Peak today. Of
mhm.
course, your starting five for CCG Esports are Floor Idiot, JJ Chinchilla, Jay Casper, Corin, and Trip. Your starters for One Peak are Clicks, Icarus, Lemon, Vin, and Jerry.
Mhm.
Your substitutes are Kermie and Mock. Santa, let's head right on over because we are going to be getting into round number one here very shortly. Let's head to what map we're going to be playing on today.
Sure.
And it's going to be Ancient. So what can you tell us about Ancient, and is there anything you like or dislike about the map, and what can the viewers expect?
Primarily, this map gives me those vibes of plenty of games where you can attack in a sneaky manner. It gives that vibes of the Tomb Raider thingy. We saw a lot of games covered such kind of action. Particularly in Ancient and CS2, if I start from the spawn area through the sniper nest, where we can arrange our snipers in position with the op and then move further. But at the same point of time, if I look at a rotation through the shot and the donut, it kind of presents a big time challenge, particularly when you're looking at the utilities being thrown onto the stage. Now, to begin with, let's go with the pistol round and walk us through the PS1.
I'm still lost back at Tomb Raider. You lost me at Tomb Raider. I was
I
too
know.
busy over here. Like, this is fantastic. Santa's gonna get along here great at CCG. An
See,
immediate timeout being
Mhm.
called as well, so I wonder if there's a technical issue, but walk us through the Tomb Raider thing.
Buddy, I'm a gamer since 1999. I covered a lot of games. So if I get deviated slightly off CS2, please pardon me because the gaming experience I carry, whatever nook and corner I look at CS2, it tells me something or the other story. If you look at the graphics currently, which has been redesigned by the team, it's an amazing look, man. So bright and colorful and so futuristic as well. And there are several other areas which we have to talk about. So through the play, whenever I see the difference, find out, and I'll proceed from there. Yes, I know a couple of us may say that, why are you talking about Tomb Raider when we are particularly looking at CS2? But guys, it gives that vibes. Don't you feel that, the ruins kind of setup presents you those set of challenges? And in CS2 particularly, you'll have those challenges have to face off.
I mean, he's not wrong. So
True.
there is a technical timeout coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out why this is a technical timeout.
Okay.
I see nothing changing out over here on the Faceit page.
Hmm.
So something's going on. For all I know, it could be a possible server issue. But the game, it says it started, but was still in a tech timeout.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said,
Yep.
our amazing producer Apcon over here doing amazing work, trying to keep things, you know, up and running. And Floor Idiot is disconnected. Boo!
Fl-
Floor
right.
Idiot's
Yep.
computers had enough of this already. All right. And look, Floor Idiot is back. Hooray! Well, it is the pistol round. We have. Oh, what do we got here? We got One Peak starting off on the CT side. CCG Esports starting off on the T side. It's going to be a ton of fun here. And here we go again.
This
Why?
happens. This happens in FPS games. We are quite familiar with such kind of tech issues. So audience, do not worry about it. We will get back into action. Now, A quick question for you, WX fan. We'll
Yes.
talk about the pistol round. Any favorite pistol and why?
Oh, I like the 5.7. I think it's underutilized. It's got a good hit rate, and I kind of like it better than the CZ for the CTs because
Mm-hmm.
even though the CZ's wonderful for those like short range duels,
Mm-hmm.
the 5.7 you can just get such a multi kill with it if you're in the right spot. I I'm not the biggest Deagle fan. I'm not good with the Deagle. So, but I also like how much faster you can spray with the 5.7 to
Mm-hmm.
at least slow down a group of enemies that could be entering. Let's say, for example, on this side,
Mm-hmm.
let's say cave side heading into B. You
Mm-hmm.
know, connector on Anubis stands
Mm-hmm.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Playing connector, players coming in from lower mid. You can slow them down that way. That to me is one of my favorite pistol. Also, the Tech 9 is wonderful. P250 highly underrated. What about you?
I go for Deagle because of the stopping power. That's one of my primary choice. And if I do not have the opportunity to go for Deagle, then I go for the dual Beretta.
Oh, the dualies are fun.
Yep. The
I
quick,
like
tick,
how
tick,
they've
tick,
kind
tick,
of
tick.
become like meta. They're fun.
Oh,
You see Simple using and you see a lot of the other pros starting to use dualies now. They're a really fun weapon to use, especially if you
agree.
can really get the spray down correctly of the dualies.
Yes.
You know, you can really do some damage with those. I like using the dualies on a lot of maps.
Mm-hmm.
But we could talk about dualies, let's say for example on Nuke, you hanging out ramp on that initial pistol round.
Mm-hmm.
Can do a lot of damage with those dualies. Finally, we have some movement on the Faceit page, so which means we'll be starting here in less than 2 minutes, so don't go anywhere, chat. Y'all know you want to be hanging out, having a good time with us. And we are going to be getting going here very, very shortly. So just bear with us. This is going to be on the way very soon.
WX
Seems a
fan, why
technical.
not we take a short break here? Get this thing up and running, and we'll be back with the action directly on the map.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
the
okay.
match is starting.
Got it.
So for those that might be new, we are on a
Mm-hmm.
2-minute delay from what the players are going through right now. This is to obviously prevent stream sniping.
Hmm.
So with this being said, I'm taking a look and making sure that's checking out what our illustrious fans are saying in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Casper's got his crew in the chat, just like
Welcome,
last
welcome.
game. All right, here we go. Pistol round, pistol round.
Let's go.
Thank you for tuning in and bearing with us, folks. A technical timeout is over. We know that everyone in chat's here for Jay Casper. They're not here for anybody else. Jay Casper fans, stand up! Or I guess just speak loudly in chat. If you stand up, don't hit your heads. It's gonna be an A-side hit, and clicks! That was filthy, just two taps them! Double headshot, and yikes! That's a massive clean round for the CTs. That is how you want to start off if you're 1P.
That was some said because quick succession of kills and then the round is over. It didn't even take that much time for the round to begin and it's already over. The moment I saw the cluster formation nearby A covering donut a little bit, but from the tree it was my goodness. CT definitely maintaining the composition and cover the triple area to the big box and done tada bye bye they said. Moving further, let's take a look at the round. And if this, with the lineup of FAMAS, couple of those SMGs, but no! Uben goes for one more, and he is unstoppable at this time.
Yeah, there's not much CCG can really do here. You're going against the spy, you can't really buy anything. There's not a lot CCG can do. I mean, maybe try getting a frag, get a rifle.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
I like it. We got some Trip fans in the house, Jay Casper fans in the house.
Welcome,
You
everyone.
love to see it.
Yes. Now, a lot of times I saw that, FAMAS is totally underrated in the game. Any thoughts of why it feels so or why the players say so? Keeping the economy aside.
I mean, for me, the FAMAS is... It's kind of that weird no man's land weapon. The MP9 can get you all that extra farming money. Good for those short ranges, but on a map like Ancient and Anubis that we're seeing a lot of teams go to and gravitate to recently, especially last season, especially this season. You know, when I was at Bagger Cargo casting, Anubis and Ancient were a lot of good maps that were being played. The thing about some of these maps are, on a map like Anubis, you have a lot of long angles. FAMAS is good for that. Now, on Ancient, you kind of get a nice mix of long angles and short angles, so you can kind of get between FAMAS and MP9. It's just a matter of where you're playing. If you're a mid player, right, or an A-site player, I can totally see you heading for a FAMAS. If you're playing B-site, maybe the MP9 is more your friend.
Because of the short angles.
Absolutely.
Absolutely agreed with you. Now, I see that, a lot of movement and this 1-3 split, while it may become a bit of challenge because I also notice a player totally covering the ramp and the wood area. Now, this could be a big time challenging situation, but the manpower with those rifles and the AK, the damage, man, that kind of shocks any of the player for sure.
Grip literally gets one, and then 3 players get mowed down. So now it's up to the captain, the leader, the floor idiot, up against Clicks, who's had a really good start to this game. Could we be looking at CCG Esports' first loss of the season? It's very, very early. We know CCG is really, really good, and Ancient's kind of a really weird map. Now, Floor Idiot will get the bomb down. We'll take the loss and the round team. That's extra bomb plant money. We could see, I don't know, maybe a couple deagles, some sort of a weird eco force buy here, or force into an eco. I don't know, Santa. What are you thinking here? This is gonna be a very weird buy.
Uh, could be so, and if the players are preferring slightly to tilt towards the economical corner, then we could see just go with the deagles as rightly mentioned by you. But at the same time, you also have those SMGs option available. Probably a little bit of Tech Nines. Let's take a look if the players are preferring to go for kind of like a mid buy, or would directly go for the force. Now all this remains a question, and
It
to be
has a
real.
force.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Like I said, just
Force.
it's all the buys all over the place.
So you know what? With this force buy, they have to get this win in place, but otherwise, it could just go off 3-0 already. It's a challenge to present. That's a good stun and an instant trade. Oh
Absolutely.
man, those AKs, you have to create that value for sure. There is no other option around.
I like how chat is all up in arms because we're not talking enough about Jay Casper. I mean, chat, should we just post a picture of Jay Casper for you and just let you stare at it for the next 30 minutes? I mean, maybe? Chat's all about the Jay Casper. Trip watching this mid push. Not going to find anybody yet. It is an execute on A. The bomb will go down. And chat's favorite Jay Casper is down to 13 HP. That is going to nade out the smoke floor. Idiot there with the Mac 10. Can't get a kill. Quickly becomes a 5v3. Jay Casper also gets taken out. And it's up to Chilla, who is already back towards Donut. Just keep the gun. They got you dead to rights here. And Trip, excuse me. Trip, what are you doing? Trip, please. Trip, you gonna come away with this? They're defusing. Trip, do something. Do a counter-strike! Trip did a counter-strike, comes away with the double. But, One Peak, come away with the round.
Oh man, that was some. And already it's a force by they are low on economy, but yet goes for the off. Finds a little bit of but at the same time, look at the full buy. Totally equipped with those frag grenades, the smokes, the incendiaries, and the stuns. Let's go for an amazing round one more time. And 3-2 split.
Yeah, interesting 3-2 split. And the 1-1-3 on the other side here from One Peak. He might be thinking that A's not working. And Mock catching the flashbang with his face.
Yep. You know for sure that someone is definitely going to take a peek through the ramp, and here we go. The in position, but no.
Oh, floor idiot.
Ah.
The wall bang damage and finished off by Icarus. But not before Floor Idiot makes Icarus pay. Trip pushes him into the Molotov. Gets enough kill that Floor Idiot will get him on the way out.
Let's go.
Kermie. This team is playing out of their minds right now.
That's true.
One Peak came to play.
Ooh.
Now it's chat's favorite Jay Casper in a 1v3 clutch. If Jay Casper wins this, chat's gonna go and lose. Chat's gonna lose its mind.
Of course.
So for reference, CCG Esports undefeated this season, tied for 6th place. One Peak. Yeah, hang on, stand by. I can't even find them. Where are they? Is it bad if I can't find who they're playing against?
Not exactly.
Not
but
good.
Yeah, it's looking challenging for sure. And as of now, holding on the corners, but no, look at that rotation.
There
Through
they
the
are.
shot, but 3.
They're 1 and 2.
Uh-huh. That's a cheeky position, dude. I felt so that, it would go the other way around, but yet, get the angles done, cover those areas, and get the frag off the place. Now, kind of an economical play here. Cannot go like the manner they purchased in the earlier round, so have to slightly tilt towards the CZs and the other plays. While I remember the point where you mentioned that CZs are not so great as your favor, at the same time, they still have one AK to get the value done, but the stuns already taking a lot of damage, and here we go through 2 and a 3K, a 3K just like that.
One Peak are not playing like their record indicates. They are a 1 and 2 team this season. Could those just be fluky losses? Right now, they are taking it to CCG Esports in a way that I have not seen CCG have to go up against this all this season. Heck, even when I was casting for them last season, this has been brutal so far. But Santa, it is early. It looks like it's going to be 6-0. But again, it's early. There is a lot of Counter-Strike to be played.
Yes, indeed. And a quick peek here. But with 13 health left out, it's trouble. The smoke. And nope, you're not gonna take the peek.
Quad kill from Vin.
True.
Massive hold in mid.
Ooh. 6-0. Can you break the streak, please?
I mean, they definitely can. Timeout called by CCG.
Much needed.
Chat
for sure.
has gotten quiet.
Whew. Of course, it's that moment where the intensity is there. So chat is like looking at the match totally entirely and waiting for the favorite players to perform that clutch moment. Do not worry, guys. We have it on the store, and it's gonna happen as well. Another AWP, a couple of AKs. Hey, looks like a good set. You have to break that streak here, unless it's gonna be a one-way challenge.
Santa, this is the first proper buy that CCG Esports have had this entire game.
Agreed.
But the interesting thing to note here, hey, it's 6-0. Look at the money for One Peak. 2 players, not the greatest that you would want to see at this point. A fast boost from Jay Casper. Can he find this kill over towards B-Long? No, and it looks like the B-Long player is going to be able to get away just like that. Vin's coming in, going to take out Jay Casper. They were not ready for that behind it, and Jay Casper takes out the Opera Long. But now it is a man advantage for One Peak, but this is very winnable for CCG.
Oh man, this is looking difficult, particularly when you have to look at the trouble right on your face, on point. A 2v3, particularly low on health, but has the diffusers. And still, with a bit of challenge yet, see the manpower in action. So there is a high,
Challenge.
yep, there is a high probability.
It's like not even a challenge, and I apologize for cutting off. It's not even so much a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
See, what we're seeing right now from the side of One Peak is an aggressive style of play that is throwing CCG off their game. Kermi's able to hear this and is able to get one, but it's going to be Molotov out of position. And that should be the end of Kermi towards Donut. Able to get away with an inch of his life. Mock over towards CT. He's going to have one. Can't get the second, but does flicks back in time. 7-0 One Peak, and they've won the half. This is massively impressive.
Is it, I mean, why do I feel like, the players are going kind of like a warm up thingy and not like an actual play? Because this is not the kind of action that I've been waiting for. It's totally looks as if one-sided. Pardon for me to be a little bit of critic here, but I want to see more. I want to see that action happening.
For sure, a 5-man fast push towards B is going to be CCG Esports. Jay Casper out in hand. Floor Idiot already towards Cave. Spotted one as well. Finn's going to get the better of Floor Idiot in Cave. Corbin and Jay Casper out towards outside Cave, towards Ramp. Full flash. Finn's going to get the double kill. And just like that, Vin on a triple kill. He's on for the ace. He's just going to continue to charge. Vin's out of his mind.
With the deagle in place, holds a cheeky angle, and there we go. There we go. Seems as if a call's being presented here. And at the same time, let's put moving further. But no, the utility denying evasion a little bit. Doesn't look like the stun was that big of a success. But
yeah, again, look at the aggression being shown by One Peak.
True. They made the best use of those utilities, got the angles done. Now it's all up to the time. Only 48 seconds left out on the timer. You have to make a decision here. But not a hasty play.
How many smokes do they have?
Yep. Yes.
My goodness, how many smokes do you all have? Calm down.
They went for a full buy, right? Still have a couple of those stuns and incendiary. Here we go, the trigger control, but no, Icarus will find the cheeky angle here and will directly run into the trap. Oh man, W expanded crosshair situation, and there we go. Just like that. Another round victory. Someone just stopped them.
Somebody insert the sad horn soundboard sound from Discord. My goodness.
The sad horn. All right.
I think I have it here. Hang on. I have no idea if y'all can hear this, but there you go. At least my folks in Discord could hear that one. But
no, I could not. It was like maybe muted or something.
Oh no. All right, whatever. But CCG, their T side is looking rough. If my opinion, and just again take this for what it is, my opinion here, Santa. If I'm CCG, they're over aggressing. Let them come to you. Let them make the first mistake. But now they're playing defensively.
Okay, there we go. It begins. Chinchilla gets the first one, and with that, you have the momentum in place. Now that you have
himself, Chinchilla.
an 8-0, and if you're trying to conquer through the mid, go for the move. But if you're holding down the anchor, then you have to look for it. And the bomb off. Okay, you still got it. I thought so that you kind of dropped it a little. At the same time, you have those AWPs, make best use out of it.
Absolutely. Corin's going to go ahead and initially push up over here towards Ramp. Going to clear out Ninja. Chinchilla takes out this other player in Mock. And now it's finally a proper B bomb site. Finally, CCG have a shot at a round win. bomb gets planted. It's 5v1. CCG need this round to end clean. And Clicks is just going to wait for exit kills. 8-1. Excuse me, CCG is on the board.
They are. It seems as if, the heard words and mention saying that, shut up, Santa. Here we go.
Clicks is just hanging out at LNA, getting a little tan, hanging out in that sun over on the ancient map.
Also, he wants to save the weapon, he believes so, and there we go.
Oh,
He saves his
absolutely.
AWP, yep.
Save
While
the
it's an A1.
sunbathing for Anubis when you can go hang out on the beach.
Agreed. 8-1 being the scoreline, and with the first victory, we see a little bit of action, and Chinchilla getting the first one. That will always create that quick opening.
A sign of life.
Oh yes, yes indeed.
Brought back to the side of CCG. Now again, CCG are a team, and I've casted for multiple teams. I've casted for multiple teams this season. This is a team that you can never count out because of plays like that from bleeping Trip. He's got a second. Trip is ready to take this team on his back. He spoke to his team over there between rounds and said, "Let's go. We got this." This is now looking like an 8-2 scoreline. You can never count out this CCG Esports team. Icarus over towards B, going to start aggressing down towards ramp. Why are they still pulling off this kind of aggression? They are confident, overconfident. Trip's going to fall. Information given that at least one player towards B. Casper, Floor Idiot, making their way over to A. Going to have to get Kermie over towards Donut.
They are hunting. They are hunting their opponents, man. Look at that move from the top mid, and there we go, just like that. You got one more off the chat time for A6 for the challenge, but no. You have the time. Now it's 8-1. Tries to deny the vision, but nope, not
The
gonna happen.
fluffy one can't get the kill. Does do a lot of damage, though.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Ouch. That one's gonna sting. CCG open up with a double kill from Trip to get them a double man advantage. But it is cleaned up by one peak. They even it up 3-3 and snatched that round from the jaws of defeat. 9-1 in favor of the dominant looking one peak right now. $11,000 for Clicks. 13 kills for Vin. 10 for Mock. Was that a 0 for one of the players? Can we get that scoreboard back up, please? 0 for Coring. Coring having a rough game. Does have 4 assists, though. Vin is just playing mid like an absolute boss level player right now.
There we go. It's no more 0 for Corin with that one, but no, the stun. Oh, slight, but yet. Why would you hold the same angle when you know that you have the player there at the same time? Should have been slightly off guarded, probably.
The idiot of floors was able to get the kill. Okay, I just wanted to use that one once. I will not use it again. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, chat. Floor
That's
idiot
okay.
able to get the kill. Vin hanging out by box. Just waiting, knife out, inspecting it. Pretty looking Crimson Web Butterfly is going to run into Corin and the rest of CCG Esports. If Vin can stay quiet, he could have a multi-kill set up, and he's got one. Stay quiet, it's got 2. Vin is an absolute superstar. This kid has 16 kills now? Absolutely insane what we are seeing from Vin. Almost 1,700 damage, and we are in round number 12.
Boy,
Absolutely insane.
10. Yep. Now, Trip is the only player who is presenting at least a little bit of challenge to them. Not huge though, but yes, I'm still waiting for CCG for that comeback, and here we go. The opportunity, the chance, and right after this, it will just go down the hill if you're unable to grab the victory here. But just like that, a Mock shuts down Trip. So the sign of life slightly tilting in their favor, and with the frag in position, you will deny the lane entry. But look at that formation, man. A
They're doing it
2-3
again.
covering every area. You do not leave any site open.
This is what One Peak have done so well already in this first half. The aggression to take away the entrance to B from CCG. The aggression of Vin down mid have only left A, and then they just leave it for the A site play. Mach and Icarus have played this to pretty much perfection. Chinchilla gonna go smoke Red House. Vin's gonna back up towards Donut. Icarus flash out, gets taken out by Corin. Nice shot. Mach over behind what looks like a sidewall over here. Gonna be able to get the lurking J-Cap. Not gonna make Chat happy, but Chinchilla's gonna double kill. Trying to bring this back. Corin with 1. It is a 3v in favor of CCG Esports.
Nice.
It's just clicks is all that remains.
Let's
Clicks
go
is gonna try this
CCG.
retake with no problem. Coming in from B long. Taking and a 10-2 score line is rough for CCG, but momentum is a real thing.
Ooh, the switch. Now, if you want to equalize the score, from here on, you'll have to get that 8 victories. 8 victories, one after the other. Even if you're going to lose a single round, the match is off. The map is off your control. Now, with the switch, have to see if this can change things around a little bit. But 16 kills for Win. Boy, oh boy, that's something.
Ace incoming for Chat's favorite, Jay Casper.
Let's go.
Right, Chat? Chat got really quiet.
Maybe because of how Jay Casper. The Veritas, the dual Veritas. But only could deal a little bit of damage, WX1, not more.
Yes.
You're going for the
Awesome.
plant.
Planted too. Trip just tappy away. 3v3 retake is going to be down to now just Mach holding. Then if I take out Floor Idiot and does, they realize they've isolated Mach over here towards Rainbow.
Ooh.
Now it's up to Trip. He has no kit. He needs to push. There's not much Trip can do. Bomb is ticking down. The stream is frozen. He's taking out Mach. He's going to rush back. He's found a kit. And is going to get it, folks. CCG Trip with the triple kill. And a 10-3 score line. Like I mentioned at the end of the first half, momentum is a real thing.
Will I be wrong if I say he's tripping a lot?
Oh, I was going to say triples for Trip, but I was going to try making some corny joke, but why not?
All right. So you have to cover that sniper in this area. That's one corner which has been like unconquered, and through the alley, I saw a bit of play. Now, CCG knows for sure that you have to cover those areas, but with the aggression, the move, there we go. Once again, one peak. Look at that split. Now, CCG is going for the aggression, which is needed as well. But this stakes at place, you have to go for it.
Or we're going to throw it back in their faces.
True.
But, hey, chat. Wake up! Where was all that support for Jake Casper and Chip? Let's go, chat. You got this. Wake up, chat. Show CCG Esports. Show the team you all are here having fun. I'm holding the mic and I don't care. Chinchilla's looking for this multi-kill here. Blowing it up. Chinchilla's got one. Icarus there to trade, though. 3v3. Corin out hanging out towards Donut. Maybe having a donut. Maybe a Boston cream. Maybe a jelly. Maybe a good old-fashioned glazed or chocolate glaze. And Corin's going to hear it. The rotates are going to start coming in. Corin's going to have to do what he can here to hold and get this trade. Now, the smoke is going to go out. Corin and Jay Casper are going to be completely smoked off. Molotov should be good. A lot of burn damage. Trip there to trade. Gets taken out. Corin and Jay Casper. Hey, chat. Jay Casper got a double kill.
That's the moment.
How excited does that make you, chat? Now I'm just having fun with chat. I gotta focus on the game. I'm having too much fun with chat.
We need to, because that's the reason why we are here as well.
That's right. Chat pays our bills. Okay, I'm totally
True,
kidding.
that's true. So, some support to your players, guys. Let us know what is the play which you loved a lot
Speaking
and
of
your
support,
comments.
Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of support, I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking chat should go follow all the socials for CCG. What do you think?
Of
Go
course,
follow all
because
them CCG socials. All right, Mike's back down. Back to work. Tech 9 rush towards B. They have elected to go towards cave. Jay Casper completely flashed off. Full white for Jay Casper. Not much you can do there. Crypto with his M4 in hand. Gonna be taking Hawk. Not ready for someone that far in Jaguar. And that are a couple of rifles given over to the side of one piece. Chinchilla is able to take out Icarus, but that was just the lurker. 3 players gathered up towards side hall. Floor Idiot's going to have a chance. Now, the smoke's going to go out. This is going to deter the rest of One Peak from trying to do something. Utility out, double flashbang. Here we go. Clearing out. Mock. Rifle. Little bit of burn damage. Corin's got 1. That Mac 10 farming up all the money, and they're going to hit. The bomb's going to get down here, but again, just like Floor Idiot, I believe, was the one that got the bomb down last time. Or on one of the rounds on their T side. This is going to be a bomb plant for One Peak. Gets them some money. Again, could be looking at a very weird buy here. Actually, it is going to be a full buy this time for
yes.
the side of One Peak. So 10-5 with a full buy coming out here. M9 out still for Chinchilla. The fluffy one himself. Casper with the AWP in hand. Tactical timeout called from One Peak. Now, Santa, this is more what you expected to see from CC.
Yes, of course. That's the comeback I've been waiting for. And let's go, Chinchilla and Trip in action. At the same point of time, this loadout. While I have a little bit of question, have to see how the players are going to make the best use out of it. With one AWE, those M4A1 and the M4A4s, along with that SMG in action. Now, if you're trying to cover A, it would present a bit of challenge, but you have those angles available to take care of the opponents. 5-10 being the scoreline, you need those 5 victories. And Debbie Extra, we have those 20 rounds of fun.
Yes, we should be in for a long game. That is for sure. Let's focus. Eyes up, chat. Eyes up, CCG. Chinchilla and Corin playing off each other really well over here towards mid. Icarus lining up an HE. It is going to be a mid take here from the side of One Peak.
Ooh.
Now, One Peak in hand. Corin's got a couple and able to mow him down. Wow. I guess they're showing him a taste of their own medicine. My goodness.
Now mock and position, but at the same time we have Florid moving further. He knows that a couple of them would walk through that area and would cover the cat room. At the same time, a split going for the 2-3 and looking on the other corner, one peak covering the cat room and the B long. The B wood, my mistake. This is the area where if you have that SMG's power, but with AK, you can definitely more than that. Denying the opportunity through the smoke, but no, Corin for the play. It's a 4v2. A lot of damage already dealt. And it goes easy peasy from here onwards, but still, oh no! The 2K.
Could Kermie pull this back?
Uh-huh.
Surely not. No. Jay Casper and Chinchilla are there to take care of things.
Let's go,
And
Chinchilla.
Corin with a massive triple there in that round too. Really helping to keep his team in it. 6-10. And this is troublesome. If you're One Peak, you had a 10-2 scoreline heading in. They haven't won one T-side round yet. Now look, bomb plants are good. Bomb plants are really good. They haven't converted into round wins. The money that they're getting from those bomb plants are contributing to these buys. Full buy out right now for the side of 1P. Jay Casper lurks over to an A all by his split here. And Clixie is going to continue to look long. Hopefully one of these players walks right in his crosshair. Trip's going to be trying to get a couple here as well. Going to re-smoke out towards the end.
I almost felt he was about to walk directly onto the frag there, but with the smoke in position, a lot of denial being presented. 6-10 is the score line. It is challenging for sure. An op against an op. You have the position advantage, strip, and just like that. We were talking about the op, and there we go. The debut expand, the timer runs out. Oh, Casper gets one more. Proper 4v4. The sniper's
Casper
in
takes out that lurker. It is going to be a B-side plant. So it is going to be the retake here from the side of CCG. Yep. Okay, now the bomb's not planted. Why the heck is the bomb not planted yet? Trip trying to make some stuff happen. Trip's only able to get one that round. 3v3. Corin trying to make stuff happen as well. Clicks over towards ramp. Flashbang's going to go out. Kermie hides in smoke. Casper out. Casper's got one. 2 total for the round. Casper on the bomb plant. Casper looking fused. Casper had to move, and just like that, a triple kill from Vin. Finally catch their first T-sided round. It is, again, a 5-round lead for the side of 1Peak. Now,
I felt as if the moment the switch happened and from the T side, 1Peak had a lot of trouble facing it off. Particularly, it was a huge bloodbath nearby the back alley and the shot. And I felt...
Frost Spy comes out here from CCG.
Okay.
Oh, this is not good. A couple 5.7s and 2 M4s. CCG throwing everything they have at this round. They realize if they don't, the game could be all over. It'll be up to 1Peak. Trip, though, playing around this smoke really well. As long as he doesn't push his walk in 3-man stack. There is so much smoke going on here. Someone get a vacuum, a leaf blower. Get the smoke out of here. Jay Casper.
That's a good one.
One of the only rifles that this team has right now in this trip over towards Jaguar. Has this 5.7. If he peeks out too fast, this is going to be over. Now, that's not going to... Mock's going to go in. That's clear out. And Mock will find Trip. Trip almost had the kill. 5v3. Casper. Chat's hero. Or one of their heroes. Has to be able to... But Vinny's got one. Kermie's got the other. It's up to none other than Chinchilla. The fluffy one himself left alone in an ace clutch situation. Is he going to save the only rifle that they have? And yes, it looks like it. It'll be map and game point for 1P.
While it is a heavy set of challenge, and Chinchilla ready for the challenge here, takes case of Ben. Now it's a 1v3, his position is compromised, so you have to make that short rotation through the triple, but no, he decides to make his anchor on the point at the lower mid. So while the A is covered, he's being flanked, and with that, Chinchilla gets one more, but the timer, 1Peak, congratulations.
Up in game point for 1Peak. Chinchilla able to save that rifle over is huge. 4 spies from CCG here on in. Again, was that 10-2 scoreline too much for CCG to overcome at the half? Well, to find out. Mapping game point for 1Peak. Chinchilla nades out, moves in with one of the only rifles again they have in this. Moves in. Corin's gonna launch a nade. No. 2-0-3 split. Clicks. Look at this angle. It's a nice angle. Some nice
All you need
rocks.
is a quick peek. But Jasper, we know, is waiting for the input. And Chinchilla, just like that. Oh! How? Oh, man. I almost felt Chinchilla afflicted and got the kill done. I want to shout out 2K and Mark in position most on the lane, and with a headshot AK in play 612, you have to perform this 2-3 for sure.
Rip awaits his teammate coming in from Jaguar to try
No.
this retake. They're going to throw everything they have at this. Corin's able to take out clicks. That could be what they needed. Now it's going to be Kirby over towards ramp. Mock out over towards ramp as well. 2 players towards ramp. The ready. Corin pushes out. Not much time left. There are no kits. The timer's going to start ticking away. They have to get on the bomb. Corin got one. Bomb ticks away. They can't get off of it. Save it. Do they have the timer? Yes. We play on round number 20 on its way.
For sure. Now we already spoke about it, that we'll see 20 rounds of action, and that's what. Here we go. CCG giving us the entertainment with an AWP, NIK. Oh, the MP's in action. At the same time, not a lot to go for, so I have to go with those sticks. And the CZs.
Chad is all sorts of focus watching this game. Molotov's out. It's going to be an attack towards B. They're going to push the Molotov. Floor Idiot's going to hear it. Floor Idiot should be able to mow a couple down. Gets taken out by the Tech 9. Could this fast B rush be the end of CCG Esports in this game? Chinchilla's got a couple.
Already the bomb is
Jake
planted.
Casper. Jake Casper stuck inside the smoke. Has just an op. Not what you want to retake B, but here's Trip. The man himself, Trip with the triple to be able to continue for CCG to get to overtime. 8-12, this game continues to play on.
I feel CCG wants to make it as intense as possible to go for the overtime and then take it further from there. Now, if the position, if they're trying to take that advantage and the lead, then go for it. Or go for the different plan altogether. 8-12. Let's go.
Timeout taken by the side of CCG. Now, interesting to note here, Santa. I cast for a main division team, and I cast for CCG as well.
All
Do
right.
you know that the advanced division are only allotted 2 timeouts? Main are allotted 3.
Interesting.
So that is CCG's last timeout. They are here. They're ready to regroup. Fans of Trip are losing their minds in chat. And apparently there are stories being told about Trip in chat that I will not mention on the cast for Trip's privacy. And out of respect to Trip himself.
All right.
Santa saw it and he laughed.
Amen. This is the first ever time I'm looking at these teams. While I heard about them, I do not have a lot to talk about the players. But yes, in the later stages and in the next set of matches, I'll of course have a lot to talk about the players in specific. Hence, I did not add any comment about the same.
I
But
have
yes,
no idea if what Chad is saying is true. But in any case, Kermi, Mock, and this other player towards mid. Now, Corin is all the way back up Red House. Could be allowing One Peak to get a little bit of mid. Jake Casper is locked in right now on Jaguar. Mock, if he makes a little peek, he is done. There's no way Jake Casper misses this shot. Oh, he gets off at the wrong time. Here's it. Now Mock still lurking over here. Floor Idiot's back over towards Cave. And now it's going to be Trip versus Vin towards mid. And Vin gets the victory. 4-4. Jake Casper's here. Can he get the kill? No, he cannot. Kermi, this could be it. Are we looking at CC first loss of the season? Floor Idiot trying to get around the leader for this team. Nade is out. They're gonna try. Floridian's got one. Time
Oh, the
is
8.
ticking away. There was one kit on Floridian. That's it. Chinchilla's got one. Kermie's got the other, and that will do it.
A
And that will be a
13-8
win for
victory.
one. A win for One Peak. 131 ADR for Vin. Mock with 105. Absolutely insane. But CCG take, unfortunately, their first loss of the season, Santa.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice to see CCG rebound on their CT side, but the aggression proved to be a little too much from One Peak on their CT side. Walk us through that game.
See, they had the entire control. And the other part, which totally interested me a lot, is that whenever One Peak had the area under their control through the side B, they knew those corners from where they can get those frags of position. Now, let it be the situation where you have to get those exit frags, or be it the area where you have to get the Okay, with the area where you have to get the eliminations in position with the utilities, let it be the stuns, the smokes, the denials. Every set of challenge has been presented, yet they were able to crack it. Now, this is where the difference comes in. You have to come up with a better plan. Now, while CCG had that advantage, I mean, they gave a very good comeback after the switch. At the same point of time, One Peak, they maintained it. They know for sure that, you are facing off the Titans, then you have to come up with the better set of action. And that's what they did. And also, it interested me a lot that, whenever the plan happened through the alley, they had the play under the position. They never just let it go at those corners.
For sure. Now, I don't know if we're going to get a post game interview.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that we are. I don't see anybody in chat. So, with that being
Okay.
said, AppCon, I know they lost. Do we have any kind of MVP kind of consolation for the side of CCG? No, we do not. Okay, I'm being told no. So, with that, folks, we thank you for tuning in. Make sure you stay tuned Wednesday, though. We will be back for yet another battle, and this one's going to be. If you thought this one was tough, wait for Wednesday. Wednesday, it'll be CCG Esports versus Rain. I believe they are one of the undefeated teams this season. So
Mm-hmm.
please make sure that you are here, tuned in. Make sure you follow all Esports socials. Santa, any last minute things you want to say before we have?
Um, I just want to see more CS action and looking further for more. That's all as a closing
Excellent.
comment.
Excellent. Well, Santa, it was a pleasure casting with you. Thank you for joining us. Shout out to our amazing director, AppCon. Always a pleasure to have him producing. And as always, thank you, CCG Esports fans, for tuning in and supporting your team. We are going to head on out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Wednesday. Latest, people.